What's going on, Mullen fans? Welcome back for another Mullen Automotive update. If you are new to this channel, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you get more content coming from me. We're going to talk about this monstrous day that Mullen Automotive had today, coming from 39 cents per share to 88 cents per share. A couple things to keep in mind in regards to this move. Mullen Automotive was down over 50% in just a week's time frame, and then they also have an expensive cost to borrow. Cost to borrow is continuing to rise, which means that their shortable shares are running out. In turn, the brokerages are charging fees to these short sellers willing to borrow shares when they are hard to borrow. Also, the off-exchange volume got up to around 78%, not even hitting the lit exchange. Could there have been something going on off-exchange, bringing in some of this buying pressure? And I know that since the stock was down over 50% in a week's time frame, it could have possibly been some shorts covering as well. There's also news today that we're going to go over in this video, but one thing I wanted to mention was that if you've been looking at Mullen Automotive for a while, you know that we've seen these type of spikes come here and there whenever there's a consistent downtrend or there's just sideways trading for immense amounts of time. Now, today's news was that David Misery came out and said they published an open letter to shareholders addressing declining stock values. And David's done this before. In fact, back on June 15th of this year, before the 1-for-9 reverse stock split, David Misery says, "We want to respond to the many emails and calls regarding the decrease in our share price. Since March 31st, 2023, our stock has declined 90% from $3.25 per share. On June 13th, the company's common stock closed at 32 cents per share. The company currently trades at a discount to its current cash position of $135 million or 38 cents per share. And despite all the positive efforts that the company has been coming with, the stock continues to decline, just as the message says here today." Now, if you watch my last couple videos, you know that one video talked on shareholders continuously losing shareholder value while the company continues to issue more shares, diluting the stock price, as well as David Misery getting issued shares due to these milestones through performance stock awards. And my very last video, if you haven't watched, be sure to go back and watch that one. I talked on shareholders wanting an update from Share Intel. And as you see below in this letter addressing shareholders, it says the company is working with Share Intel to investigate the stock's trading. Misery said the company should have something announced in the coming days. Be sure to go back and watch that video. It talks about the law firm that Mullen Automotive hired to investigate illegal trading activities. And it also talks about a step-by-step process on how Share Intel gathers information and communicates that to CEOs in their company. So is there finally some serious action going to be taken on those behind the scenes controlling the stock price to the downside? We may just see that here very soon being announced like David Misery says, but who knows? As I stated, David Misery did a letter like this before recently this year, so it was kind of interesting to see the stock price react to this letter as it did. I've been seeing comments stating that out of all the other news that have failed for Mullen Automotive Company, why is this one the one that actually moves the stock? Because back on June 15th, when the company came out with a similar letter to shareholders, the stock price closed green 16% on the day. And that is post-split numbers. Instead of $2.02 and $2.35, it actually went from about 22 cents to 26 cents. All in all, late in the trading day, some massive momentum came into the play. No matter who it came from, the company can use it in a positive way leading into tomorrow's event, where they will be holding a commercial electric vehicle launch event. If you think about it, Mullen Automotive just announced the other day that the Class 3 truck rolled off the assembly line, and many were expecting that to take place on tomorrow's event. There's a reason why they made this announcement early. I think there is a specific reason, and the reason being a possible delivery announcement for Mullen Automotive coming very soon, and that is for Randy Marion, because Randy Marion, as you can see below, has placed a $279 million in purchase orders for Mullen's Class 1 and 3 EVs. And way below it says the company's Class 3 vehicle is expected to make its way to customers in August. So is that why the company prematurely announced the Class 3 rolling off the line so that could come before the delivery announcement, which makes sense? With the momentum that came in end of day, tomorrow's event needs to be top notch. I know Brandon's making his way out there. Shout out to you. Have safe travels, and I know you're going to get some good footage out there for the community. Be sure to go check him out over on Twitter, Brandon Bell, at IamBrandon2023. Great guy, family man, motivator, and he loves the Mullen Army, as you can see in his tags. Hope y'all find this information valuable, and I will catch you in the next video. I'm gone.